I can't do that.
How's it, peeps? Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, you Miss Amy Wilson Hardy. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, it's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Are you a Joseph?
I'm Joseph, yeah.
Which one?
Joseph, Joe, Joey, Jay, Jacob. I mean, I've actually gone by anything with a J, to be honest.
They say the more nicknames you have, the more you're loved.
They say, wait, I didn't hear that.
The more nicknames you have, the more you're loved.
Yeah, valid. It becomes confusing sometimes, but now, like I said, if I just hear J, completely roll with it. I mean, I was called Jethro for quite a long time when I started at Jeff as well. I'm very,
Jethro.
like, yeah, I'm really, I'm glad that phase has passed.
I am just finding us. Oh, sorry, schoolboy error, schoolgirl error. Put the volume on. Finding us so I can see your comments.
I'm gonna quickly share us on.
That's why I can't find the other one. We're just going in there. Right, I'm here. I'm ready. Team, we're here, we're ready. It's going to be good. Core and cardio today. You may think this is a bit of a slow start. I feel like we've just been talking about rubbish for the last 15 minutes and suddenly we're live and it's like, oh, yeah. Hello everyone. We are here, we're raring to go. The right team.
I mean, 2 sessions in 1 week together, Amy. We are on an upward path here.
We are on an upward path. I was actually going to ask you as well if you want to do some more filming. I'll ask you that later. Something I've got in store. But yes, I'm in my little university room today because I'm on camp. So you're liking the plain walls behind me. Very white room. That is why. It's a lovely little uni room though if you were at uni, but I'm not.
It's a cute room. What is your favorite color? Do you prefer light or dark?
Ooh. You're getting me into like deep interior design question here. That's really dependent circumstances.
Okay, valid.
Sometimes I think a really dark thing can look really cool, but like you've got to do it right. I do like light areas later.
Light feels clean sometimes, which is nice. That's the only reason I sometimes prefer it. But
yes.
I'm also all about a nice little dark vibe.
I think because we obviously have cold winters and it rains a lot. Like my sitting room at home is like khaki. Like I've got a couple of khaki green walls, which makes it really cozy. With like bare brick and then my log burner, and then I'm like, yeah, snugly. Nice. But then other areas is like fresh, open.
That's good. It's like to have a change between the two is perfection. Sorry, Alan.
Exactly. There you go. Good morning, team. Come and say hello to us. You may have looked by now that I don't think Joe can multitask, so he's just busy doing something.
Very bad at multitasking. I'm glad you've noticed.
And also, my comments aren't popping up, so I'm relying on Henny popping up. So, we're going to get there. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to just refresh my screen.
Okay, we've got Beverly Swimmer in the house. Good morning, Bev. We've got Auntie Pat joining us this morning for the 8 a.m. I definitely will. I've got the comments here, so
I've got them up now. We're good. You take over. Team, how's your week going, everyone? It's the first official week of Survive and Thrive. I'm still gonna. I haven't checked this morning, but I don't think it would have changed. I think Team Kravitz still behind. So we're gonna get there one day. I told you.
Not a problem, is it? I'm very, very fine with that. We'll keep the Leclerc there consistently on top.
We are still behind.
I mean, Kravitz was loud initially, and it's gone quite silent. So, I mean,
I feel the gap is consistently around 20 between the two as well. Though. So I feel like even with 20 less people, there's 20 people there that if you're listening and you're one of those 20 people, I need you to do a little bit of dots because you do not want to see Amy losing.
Yeah, I'm using this as a sweat towel this morning.
Nice. I think you should wear it the whole time.
Absolutely not. This is not my team. That's why it will just be used for sweat.
No, I think you should wear it.
Can't promote the opposing team, Amy. Team, how have you guys been finding the first week of the Survive and Thrive month? I think it's, for what I've been seeing relating to the community and posts, it really looks like we're on an upward path. It's a good kickstart. I think it's such a relevant theme at the moment. I actually started the Surviving Burnout course, and that was also launched on Monday. I kind of start my day with them, team. So morning affirmations, a little morning reflection is such a beautiful thing to be doing. So if you actually, I know it's sometimes tough to get up a little bit earlier, but even while you're lying there in bed having your cup of coffee, do something that is reflecting towards a positive state of mind is honestly such a successful way to start your day. I know we speak a lot into get your session done in the morning if you can, because of that endorphin release, but on the same perspective, stimulate your mind as well. By starting your day like that, giving that positive affirmation, educating yourself, you're already enriching yourself on a day-to-day. And it's, I don't know, Amy, have you ever read the book, The 5 a.m. Club, or heard of the book, The 5 a.m.?
I've heard of it, I haven't read it.
And it's like, I've mentioned this quite a few times in the past couple of weeks, but I could not recommend this book more. And it's just context, and this is a short little description. It's basically being a step ahead of hundreds and thousands of people just merely by being more productive with your time in the morning. Because a lot of us faff around in the morning. I am so guilty for that as like I wake up and I lie and I wait, make coffee, go sit, wait. Like if you actually use that time productively and you're enriching yourself with that time, I promise you, you're just going to be developing as a person on a mental perspective, jumping into your workout, physical perspective. We've got that whole holistic change happening, and that's what we want. So
preach it. I mean, I feel this is probably, I know a lot of our listeners have kids or are busy with school and straight away in the morning getting kids ready, but how many of us, the first thing we grab is our phone and we scroll through our phone in the mornings as well? Like you said, it's like dead time, but you probably don't even have to get up earlier. You've got that time, but you're not using it efficiently. Same before bed, I find that's one for me. I find that I just, even though I know that you're not meant to be on your phone before bed, I still do it, and I still use it to wind down, which isn't good. So using, again, meditations or something in that dead time that we have. Do you know what? I, for probably the first time that I can remember, had 11 hours sleep the night before last, which is mad for me. And I had the most banging headache, and normally I'd fight through. And because I think it's easier because I'm on camp, so I haven't got as many distractions around.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. And I went to bed at 8:30 and put my my app on, having a meditation. It wasn't on a cafe, I must admit this time, but I do love cafe meditations as well. I just had a little sleep story this time, and woke up at 3 once, then woke up again about 7 o'clock, and I was like, oh, so good. And I know we talk so much about the importance of sleep, but it makes such a difference.
It's vital. It's honestly vital. It's something that I've also, I try my best to prioritize at least 6 to 7 hours a night. I think it's it's not always a realistic expectation, but it sometimes is. And like we just said, it sometimes just comes into changing your habits and changing your behaviors. And something that Ames just mentioned, doing meditations before going to bed. It's, if you guys struggle in the evenings to actually switch off, there's most likely factors that are contributing to it. Screen time is sometimes a big contribution towards it. So try a strategy like meditation, something I've wanted to incorporate. And meditation in the mornings is also such a beautiful way to start your day too, because once again of relating to reflection. So I think it's amazing to just be incorporating all these different skills and tricks because they're available. We just need to try them.
Yeah, have that 30, when life gets in the way, still try and have that 30 minutes you time where you look after yourself. I know Siri's really good with us, and Kath also is obviously such a massive promoter of it within our team. And yeah, Auntie Pat, I just feel that exercise makes sleep so much better completely. It does also, after that high, it then does make you you feel, it's weird, you feel less lethargic in the day, but then when it comes to sleep, 100% I'm with you on that. you feel like you've earned your sleep in a way, and you go off a bit quicker. Team, I feel like this is changing into Jeff Ed. I love it though. And also, have you read the book Why We Sleep? Or Why I think that's what it's called. That's another good one. And it's a bit scary though, because you realise how important those hours are. But then you can also realise, can you sneak in a little power nap here and there, like 30 minutes? And again, Siri uses her power hour, which I love that. So it's like you're getting your power back and recharging those batteries and ready to go again. And so I think we feel guilty about doing it, right? But it's so important.
It is.
Thank you, those hours.
It really is. I've also something that I've also noticed quite often, just relating it to sleep as well. A lot of times when you aren't getting a sufficient amount of sleep, you can wake up feeling energized. It's not saying that you're going to wake up feeling absolutely like fraught or just tired. You might have a little bit of energy, but you're basically using the last little bit of fuel that your body has left. And relating to like an exercise perspective, you are prone a lot more to actually injury because of fatigue. And we sometimes feel that running on less sleep, we're pushing super hard in a workout, and the workout is maybe super efficient, but it's actually only feeling that way because your body is fatigued. So if you had an adequate amount of sleep, if you had an adequate amount of nutrition, you would technically be able to push a lot harder and still have, does that make sense? You feel you're doing a lot, but you're actually just fatigued. So it's also like a little bit of a mind game that happens. So it's very important, guys. I mean, moral of the story, we've been speaking about sleep for quite a while. Prioritize sleep. It's very important.
Prioritize sleep, prioritize you, have your meditation, have your wind down, and basically, this all started, do Kathleen's course. That's what we're saying. Because, and I know, a good reminder, because I 100% want to look at that course, and I promised myself, no one else, just myself, I'm going to do it. So thanks for the reminder. I'm going to check in on that. Yes, I love the Team Kravitz vibe. Yes. We finished her challenge session, Team Kravitz all the way. Taryn, good morning. How are you doing? Paul, how are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I need you to come, team. I need you to come and join us. We've got a good session ahead of us. What we're doing today, 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off. You can kind of look at them, I guess, as like mini AMRAPs within those 2 minutes, but it's kind of not an AMRAP. You'll see what I mean. But kind of like combinations of exercises we work through for those 2 minutes. So it's going to keep it fresh, keep it tasty. 30 seconds off between. You've got 12 rounds coming your way. Core cardio combo. Joe messaged me yesterday saying, I need a good session tomorrow. My gym session was rubbish. I need a good session. So hopefully I'll deliver, but we'll have to see. Well, that's it.
I don't doubt you. I definitely don't doubt you. That's so true, team. 30 minutes, it's as effective as the amount of effort you put in right now. So push. From start to finish. I'll be here motivating you every step of the way.
On that note, grab those dumbbells and we'll be back in 30 seconds. See you in a minute. Just so we are ready. So as I said, 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off the whole time round. The first 2 minutes is going to act as your warm-up, okay? So it's about taking time through that 2 minutes. And the next time we go around it, because we've got 6 stations that go around twice, we'll build up that intensity by changing up a couple of the exercises. First one, use it as your warm-up, start to feel good. Slowly bring up that intensity when you feel ready. It's going to get you warmed up. A whole body movement. You're going to go squat into a walkout, into a shoulder tap, into a plank jack, then walk out back up, and then we go again. 2 minutes. Are we ready, Joe? Are we ready, team? We're going 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the nice squat, then we're into that walkout. When we're at the bottom, we're going into that shoulder tap and then into our plank jack. Lovely. So don't have to rush through this at all. I want you to really focus on those form points. So with our squat, we weight through our heels, really squeezing those glutes, keeping our chest nice and proud. And then with the walkout, squeezing that core, keeping those hips nice and square. Same with the shoulder taps and the plank jacks, with controlling that core. Good work. And obviously we can go a step jack if we need to do low impact for the plank jack, and the shoulder taps if we need to go onto our knees. So find what works for you. And then keep it here. And slowly, lovely, Joe's showing you all options here. We can slowly increase that intensity as we're going through. Maybe it means just going a little bit quicker as we feel good, we feel warm. As I said, this is the warm-up round, so I want you to not push too hard. I just want to get that body feeling good to go, feeling ready, so that we can push come the next 2 minutes. Let's go, team. You're over halfway. Excellent work. So yeah, the good thing about this session is 2 minute blocks. It's you against you. It's only you can determine how hard you work. Only you can determine where you are at. So you need to work out where you're at, where you're going to push to. Have that word with yourself and make sure you get the most of the sessions. It is hump day. We've got this, team. 20 seconds to go here. Good work. Excellent. Making sure we're working to try and get that nice range with our squat, driving those knees out. Good work, team. 5, 3, 2, 1, and recover there. Good work. So 30 seconds off. So every rep we have 30 seconds, every set, we have 30 seconds off. I feel like actually I'm going to be giving you more rest than usual with these 30 seconds, for me anyway. The next one we're going to L-sit shoulder press, 10 Russian twists, 5 kickouts, okay? We're going in 10 seconds. So L-sit shoulder press is like it sounds, in that L position. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So 5 L-sit shoulder press. So don't rush through this movement. I want you to really control that movement down. You'll feel your core engaging when you do this. Then you're going to go straight into Russian twists, 10 of those, so 5 each side. If you want to keep hold of the weight, you can for all of this, or you can go weight free. It's entirely up to you. And then you're going into 5 kickouts.
5 kickouts?
Yeah. Good. So we've got that first warm-up round. Now we're working this core. And then we're going to go round again. So 5 L-sit shoulder press, 10 Russian twists, and then 5 kickouts. So you will find these L-sit shoulder presses are hard. They are challenging, more challenging than they look. It's going to get that core, it's going to really challenge that posture to keep a lovely flat back. If you are finding it a bit too difficult, you can bend those legs and sit on a chair or even stand. But the reason I kind of like you to stay there is because the transition between all 3 exercises work nicely and it gets your core as well. So 5, 10 flies with the reps. And again, we're not rushing through the shoulder press. These exercises here aren't about speed. I'll tell you when speed, I need you to push speed. At the moment, it's that control. Joe, when we're doing a Russian twist, we're really looking around each side as well to increase that movement. Perfect. You can see Joe's got his heels off the ground, but if you need a little bit more stability, just gently rest those heels onto the floor. Those kickouts, again, if you want to take a step harder, you can remove those hands from the floor. Good work, team. Keep it here. You've got 20 seconds to go. Then we're going into a cardio hit. Excellent work. Excuse me. Good. Lovely. Feel that core burning, hopefully, in 3, 2, 1. Recover there. Good. We're going the next one. 4 lateral shuffle tucks or squats. So you're doing a tuck jump or a squat each side. 4 being 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Or you've got a squat at the end as your low impact alternative. Then you're going 4 half jacks. So 4 and 4. Got 10 seconds to go here. Lovely. We can make those high impact or low impact. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go team. So this is the one where I want speed. Okay, this is where I want you to focus on going as fast as you can and getting that heart rate up. Joe's showing you both options. Obviously, if you're low impact, it's just taking your time on those lateral shuffles. You can do it as a crab walk if you prefer. Good. Excellent. With a half jack, so just coming up into that squat position. So be strict on yourself. Try not to come to standing, otherwise it's basically just a burpee. And then go back into the shuffles. 4, 4, 4. Good. Good. So this one, we're going for speed. Speed is the aim of the game. I want that heart rate to go up. I want it to fly up. Remember, you've got the tucks, you've got high impact, low impact, you've got the tuck jumps, all the squats. Good work. Excellent stuff. Joe's going chest to floor here. That is your this is your golden standard he's showing. If you need to use a chair, if you need to go into a half burpee position with that kind of high plank position at the bottom, that's fine. As long as you're pushing to your max, that's all I can ask for. Good, 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 good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep pushing. Over the halfway mark, we're going to keep pushing until the end. Excellent. Keep it here. Just focus. Another reason these are quite good is because you've got the 2 minutes just to stay focused on those 2 minutes. You're never working for more than 2 minutes at a time. Keep it here, team. Good. Good, 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 good. We got our kangaroo back. He's here, he's flying up into the air. 25 seconds here to go. Keep up the intensity, team. This is our cardio block. Going into a core block afterwards, so different emphasis. Good. And then finishing on a lovely little treat, actually. I think you'll enjoy. Good work. Keep it here. 5, 3, 2, 1. And recover there. Good work. How's the heart rate? Is it getting up? Perfect. That's just what I wanted. Next one, we are going 10 side plank pulse on each side and then 10 crunches. So heart rate will come down. Focus on that core and cardio after all on a Wednesday. 10 seconds here, so grab a drink, big deep breath, get set. We are going in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So onto our side plank and then we're pulsing our hips up and down, 10 reps here. You can do this on your knees as well. It's slightly more challenging because you're having less range to work with, but it will work if you're clever. So 10 each side. Good, good, good. Or again, you can actually do these on a chair as well. That will just take some of the load off the upper body. So will it be a bit easier. Focus here, same focus as a normal side plank hold. Keeping that shoulder back, keeping that lovely straight line with our body. Then we're going into those 10 crunches. So 10, 10, 10 here. Just about engaging that core, squeezing that core, working that core for a whole 2 minutes. Need you to get into that zone. Try not to stop if we can. Just keep focusing, just 2 minutes each time, and we get to reset and rest. Good work. Excellent. 1 minute gone, 1 minute to go. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, please.
Good, team. Remember, keep that shoulder back wherever we're at. If we're doing our crunches, we're focusing on that chest coming up, not rolling around necessarily, coming up, making sure we're engaging those abs. So we've got that piece of string through our head, through our chest, that we're pulling to the ceiling. Excellent work. 30 seconds to go here, team. Keep it up. Feel that burn in that core. Excellent work. 20 seconds to go. How many rounds can we get in? This is not one that we rush though. Form first. Making sure we're squeezing those glutes still on those side planks. Feel it through these obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover there. Good work. You've got 2 more rounds to go, then we're going back to the start. Next one, we are going 4 bent over row, into 4 RDL, into 4 tuck jumps, or sumo squats for low impact. So 4 bent over row, 4 RDL. Good. You can either go as Joe's going, or you can go flatter with your back, those RDLs, as long as that back is straight and flat. I don't mind what angle you're working at. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So those 4 bent over row, 4 RDL, and 4 tuck jumps for sumo squats. So on the first 2, it's about taking your time. If you're doing the tuck jumps, it's about that speed. If it's sumo squats, still think about control and form. Okay, good. Lovely. Whee! Whee! So with those bent over row, we're focusing on a lovely flat back. You've got to engage that core to help control that. Don't want you bending over or arching back. And we're putting those weights into our pocket with the RDL. We're having a slight soft knee, so it's not our legs completely locked out. And we're keeping the weights nice and close to our body. Just as long as you're going below that knee point, that is fine range. Good. And then the tuck jumps will sumo. Oh, he's gone. Tuck jumps or sumo squats.
Got heavier weights.
Yeah, nice, like that. If you have got heavier weights and you want to push, that's fine. You can see Joe's bringing those weights into kind of like his pocket. That's going to get the right area of squeezing between our shoulder blades. Good, and you can see those weights are staying really close to his body. He's got that soft knee, and he's like pushing back almost with his hips. Good work, team. Keep it here. 40 seconds to go. And then you've got that sumo squat option as your low impact. Perfect. If you want to load that sumo squat as well, if you're doing that, that's fine too. Good. Keep it up, team. 30 seconds to go. Squeeze. Pretend you've got that pencil between your shoulder blades at the top. You need to really keep that pencil there. Good work. Keep it going, team. It is hump day. We get through this. We're halfway through the week. 10 seconds to go here. Keep pushing for me. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, and recover there. We've got one more team. Definitely think I made you work a bit too long there. No, I didn't. I was just checking. I didn't. We're going for the last 2 minutes. This is the one that's going to test you. This is the one that makes or breaks, pun not intended. We're going 2 minutes of breakers, okay? 2 minutes of breakers to finish off this one. Thought it's a perfect way to finish off the round, and then we go back to the start. So we're going. It's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So into our breaker. Remember, all of this we can do on a chair as well. We can also go onto our knees for the renegade row. And the push-up. So it's about finding that level for you. Do not be intimidated by breakers. We can defeat them. We can beat them. We're going to beat them in this round here. Just get into that threshold of pace. So that pace where you can just keep going. And you're at a pace where you don't burn out really early. You don't hold back too much. You're just at that pace where you can just hold it, maintain it for the whole 2 minutes. Good work, team. Keep it here, keep it here, keep it here. Excellent, excellent work. Stay with us, team. Stay with us. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. 2 minutes here. After this one, I want you to write in the comments, tell us how you're doing. I may make a few alterations next time round so we can push if we want to that a little bit harder. Come on, Joe. I see that grimace. I love that grimace. It means that we're pushing, we're grafting. We're staying in the zone. We're staying here, okay, team? I need you to just keep working. I know it's not very nice, but it's the last one of the round, and then we reset ourselves, and we've just got one more round, a set of the round left to go. Come on, let's go, let's go. When we get tired, focus on that form. You know what I always say, do the hardest variation you can do first, and if you feel that form slipping and you can't hold on, then we can take it back a step, do what we need to do to keep maintaining that form. So it may be that you do full push-ups the first few, and you get onto your knees. Woo. Come on, stay with us, you're so nearly there. 10 seconds, yes, Joe, absolute machine, has not broken. He has not let the breaker defeat him. In 3, 2, 1, and recover there and finish the rep. Love it, love it, love it, love it. 30 seconds here, team. We're going to just keep going. In fact, I'm going to give you a minute off here So a minute between the rounds. And then we go and we're ready to push for this last time. We've done everything now. The only thing that's going to change, apart from a few little alterations I might give you as we go through, the exercise will stay the same. Apart from the first one, we're going to do 2 squat jumps into the walkout, into the shoulder tap, into the plank jack, if we can. If not, just 2 speed squats. And we're trying to up that intensity a little bit for this second time round. How are you feeling, Joe?
Lovely. No, I'm feeling good. I'm dripping, but I'm feeling good.
Good.
I'm ready for a round.
You're making it look very easy.
No, it's not easy.
Just making it look easy. Right, team, are we ready? We're going in 5 seconds, starting with 2 squat jumps, walk out, shoulder tap, plank jack in 2, 1, let's go. So if we can, if we're doing high intensity, we're just making those into 2 squat jumps this time, or 2 speed squats if we're staying low intensity. So just slightly upping it. We don't need it as a warm-up round anymore. So we're upping that intensity. Come on, team, stay with us. You have got this. You have got this. Excellent work. Come on, we're staying in the zone. 2-minute blocks. You just need to focus on those 2-minute blocks. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. Believe in you. You against you the whole time, remember. Janine is giving me the face. You've got it, Janine. Come on, stay with me now. Stay with Joe. He's limit inspiring today. He is making it look easy, but I promise you, if you didn't see, there was a few drips coming from his forehead. He's pushing hard. He's in the zone. Good work. Remember our form here. Same with a squat, whether we're squat jumping or squatting, you're still focusing on those knees driving out, driving up with those big muscles, our glutes squeezing and engaging. Good work. Keep it here, keep it here. 2 minutes work. Just focus on those 2 minutes. That's all you got to think about. Don't think about what's to come. Focus on the here and now, those 2 minutes. Yes, Joe. Keep that core nice and strong. I don't want to see those salsa hips, not today. Save that for Zumba. If you want salsa hips, you need to go to the Zumba challenge, Zumba program. Here we're engaging that core, keeping those hips still. Great work. Keep it here, keep it here. 20 seconds to go, team. 20 seconds. Nothing new. We just got to find that groove. Keep pushing until the end. 10 seconds to go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And recover there. Big deep breath. Excellent stuff. We're going into our round where we're going L-sit shoulder press, 10 Russian twists, and 5 kickouts. In fact, I'm going to change it. We're going to go 10, 10, 10 reps. This is where we're upping it a little bit. So 10 of all reps. Easy to remember. 10 L-sit shoulder press, 10 Russian twists, and 10 kickouts. Working for those 2 minutes. Reset yourself here. Use these 30 seconds wisely. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 10, 10, 10 on the reps. Remember, we're focusing on that L-sit. It's about keeping that posture. But use that core to keep a nice flat back. I don't want you arching. Keep focusing on engaging that core so we can keep nice and flat. If we are finding we're arching our back, then what I need you to do is drop the weight. Go to cans or even body weight. If you do any movement thinking about engaging that muscle, you're still going to work it. So it's about concentrating on that muscle group you're using and really driving up. So no matter what we're doing here, it's making sure you're finding that weight where we keep that form really true, okay? Good work. See here, so showing you from side on, you can see you've got a really lovely flat back, flat, straight legs. Good. Might feel a bit of a stretch in those hamstrings as well. Really try and focus on keeping that there. Over halfway, team. 10, 10, 10 this time. So 10 of those L-sit shoulder press, 10 Russian twists. We're really looking round, getting those obliques really firing. Good. And then 10 kickouts. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. You've got it, you've got it. Good. Feel that burn. Now I'm starting, finally. I thought he was a machine. He is a machine, but I thought he was a literal machine. I wasn't seeing any form of fatigue. Now I'm starting to see it, which is good. It means we're pushing hard. Sometimes it takes that second time round to really feel those muscles, get into that fatigue. Those 10 reps make a difference as well. Good work, 15 seconds to go here. Come on, stay with us. Good. Keep going. Remember, if you need to, you're resting those pins on the floor. In 3, 2, 1, and recover there. Yes, team. We have 8 minutes left to work, okay? 4 2-minute rounds left to go. Nothing. We're going into our 4 lateral shuffle to 4 with our tucks to 4 half jacks, or with our squat. So this is our speed round. This is where we're going to get that heart rate soaring. Take a big deep breath for me. Reset yourself. You've got this. Believe. Remember, believe in you. Believe in the system. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So into those lovely shuffles to tuck jumps or squats if you're doing low impact. Sorry, excuse me. You can also make it a crab walk if we need to drop that intensity, but we're going for speed. We're trying to get that heart rate up. Intensity behind every single movement. Good. Now, when Joe goes back into his lateral shuffles, you'll see he's really good. He's really disciplined. Probably one of the most disciplined, actually. I've seen it staying low in it. So keeping that little kind of quarter squat with those shuffles. Yes, it's going to burn those legs. So that's why you want to, the tendency is to want to come up to straighter legs. But good. We're showing a low impact round here. Perfect. And also these half jacks, if you've got a bench or chair, you want to use those as alternatives. Exactly the same movement, making sure we're just coming up to that squat position. Take some of the load off the upper body. Good work, team. Come on, push it here, push it here. The heart rate is going to be racing. That is the idea. At any point, I know I haven't really said it, I've said about focusing on these 2 minutes, but of course, if you need to focus on those and have that 5-second little power rest and set yourself, if that's what you need to do to keep pushing to your max, then that's what you can do. Joe's now going for the zombie pose at the top of the half jack, which I appreciated. Stay with us, team. Stay with us. 40 seconds here. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Woo! Excellent.
You're killing
me. Stay with us, stay with us. You've got this, team. Good. 15 seconds. Come on, what have you got left? Empty this tank. I don't want you to hold back. Remember, here and now, that's your focus on this. Here and now, you're just focusing on these 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good work. Take some big deep breaths. Reset yourself. We've got a round taking that heart rate down again. We're going back into our core. Back into our core. So 10 side plank pulse on the left, 10 side plank pulse on the right, and 10 crunches. Grab a drink of water, reset. We're going in 10 seconds. Final water. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Next 2 minutes, team. We've got 3 rounds of 2 minutes to go. That is it. And then when you're done, and then you're going to feel great. And then those endorphins will be flowing, and then you'll sleep better tonight, and then you wake up tomorrow feeling good, ready to start again, or have a little rest day in fact tomorrow. Good work. Keep it up. Focus on that form. The shoulder is back. So we think about when you're doing anything in this side plank, I always think, you can actually do it against the wall sometimes. Not to lean on the wall, but to use that as a trigger to make sure you're keeping that body nice and flat, so lovely flat plane. You don't want to bring that top shoulder round, you want to keep it back. And then those crunches, again, squeeze it. It's not a big movement, it's about squeezing up that piece of string, it's pulling you up. Good work, keep it going. Excellent work.
Ames is my form, right?
Yeah, you're perfect. You just wanted me to tell him he was perfect, didn't he?
You have a compliment.
Hey, am I doing it right?
Give me those compliments, Amy.
That's wrong. Joe, you look perfect. Okay, you can see it is a good point there. You can see when I talk about that flat plane, keeping that shoulder back by having that arm up. That's going to help you. Just give you a nice trigger to keep that shoulder back. Come on, team, stay with it, stay with it. We've got 25 seconds left on this one. Keep squeezing that core. We're working the main block, we're working those obliques. Scientific name there, main block. You know what I mean though. 10 seconds to go here. Stay with us, stay with us. 5, 2, 1, recover there, good stuff. Team, 2 more rounds, 4 minutes left of work. That's all you've got. You're going 4 bent over rows, so 4 RDL to 4 tuck jump or sumo squats. You need to just keep pushing right until the end. You've got this. You have got this. We're going in 10 seconds, so 4 bent over row, 4 RDL and 4 tuck jumps or sumo squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, keep that form. Just having a lovely flat back, we're hinging at the hip. So not curling over with our back, staying nice and flat, and then pulling those weights up to our pocket. RDL, same kind of position at the bottom. So we've always got that flat back, we're always hinging at the hips, we're keeping those soft knees, and then getting that weight to kind of below the knee level. Good work, those tuck jumps, we're just flying through all those sumo squats, taking a nice wide base, and keeping hold of that weight if you can push in those squats. If we're doing low impact, or you may want to actually just do the sumo squats because you like working a bit more on your kind of strength training. The full, you've got this. Oh my goodness, stay with us, stay with us. Nearly there. Good. Lovely. Joe's just showing a sumo squat there. You can see he's got his feet slightly at 45-degree angle, nice wide base, really squeezing those glutes. So yeah, it may be that actually it's not that it's kind of like a fitness level, it's actually what your focus is. I know low impact, a lot of people are extremely fit, they just have niggles with kind of impact injuries. I know that I had to cut it down for a long time because of kind of stress injuries, so that's also an option. So make sure we're doing the right option for us and listening to our bodies. So high impact is not always better. I know we say it a lot, low impact is quite often harder, takes more control, and it's just a different emphasis. It's not easy hard, it's just different. Good work, team. Keep it going. Come on, Joe, you've got this. You've got it. I must say, I've got to say it, the quads are popping as well. Look at those pins on the boy. He's like, yay, you can go jump now. 5 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1, and recover there. Good work. Good work. We have got one more, and yes, it's the breaker, but no, it is not going to break us. 2 minutes left of this session, team. 2 minutes to defeat this breaker. It is not going to break us. We're surviving and we're thriving, and I just need you to push. I need you to turn that gear up in your head. We are going for 2 minutes, and we're going to give everything we've got in this 2 minutes, okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go. Everything we've got. I want you to finish on the floor. Remember, that doesn't necessarily mean going 100 miles an hour. It means finding that pace that we can maintain, finding that pace where we keep that form. We don't want to sacrifice the form. We're doing them on a bench or a chair. It's not focusing on engaging that core, driving up for those renegade rows, keeping nice and controlled on that push up, whichever version we are doing. Start on the hardest version you can do. If you need to, you can always take a step back to an easier option, but we're starting with challenging ourselves each time. I don't mind if you just do 1 rep that's the hardest version and you feel like that form goes. That's how you're going to make improvements, by keep challenging yourself and pushing yourself. Keep it here, team. Keep it here. Lovely. Goes showing up in the knees as well. Perfect. And low impact. Stepping up. Good. Keep it going. On those renegade row, what Joe's been so consistent of this session, which is so spot on, is he's kept his hips really still. He's engaged that core, even when he's tired. The movement is minimal, and that is your gold standard. That is what you're trying to aim for. So very little movement in the hips. Team, 45 seconds left to go here. Just keep pushing, 1 rep at a time. You've got it. Believe, believe, believe. Stay with me, stay with Joe. Know the machine that does sometimes grimace and sometimes sweats if you're working hard enough. Good work. Come on, you've got this. 15 seconds left to go. How many reps can we get in? Keeping good form. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And recover there. Boom, boom, boom. Shake the room. Team, you've done it. You completed it. Absolutely incredible work. Come and find us. Come and let us know how it was. Whew. He's here. He's still smiling. That's the main thing.
I always feel good after a good session. Team, I mean, I spoke to Amy about this a little bit earlier before we started our coffee chat. And every day is not always going to be the best session. And I was quite demotivated yesterday after my session. I was like, it wasn't as effective, but I stayed consistent. And the fact that I did something is better than nothing. So remind yourself, not every day is going to be perfect, but try and do what you can, when you can, and stay consistent. Jeez, I can't breathe, Amy. This is all you.
Preach it, preach it, preach it. I love that. Hannah says, oh my word, 10. Megan, super team. Who else have we got? Janine says, broken but done. See, and this is the part where I don't mind if you're on the floor. You can stay down there, recover, do what you need to. But no, exactly as Jim said, sometimes some days are harder than others, and that is okay, but we just keep moving. And it may be sometimes you just decide to change your rest days up, go for a walk, just stay moving, stay consistent. But the fact we're here, we're not putting it off, we're getting the session done. Noviel says, great session, thanks guys, 10 out of 10. We love the 10s coming in. And I also missed Nicola and Hannah coming in this morning, so hope you enjoyed the session, you two. Good stuff. Team. It is hump day, it is Wednesday, we have got it done. Let's just keep it going for the rest of the week. Remember, on those rest days, we're looking at active recovery. Go and take a bit of me time, okay? That's my challenge to you all, challenge to myself, challenge to Joe. We're talking about it at the start. Let's take that me time today, tomorrow, whenever we need it. Well, every day we should be, but even if we focus on just having that time on our rest day to do something that's all about you, okay? All about you. And that's going to keep us refreshed, keep us from burning out. And I'm going to start Kathleen's course. I don't know about you guys. If you haven't, please do. Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure as always.
Amy, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for delivering a great session. So
you're so welcome. Thank you for pushing and letting and sweating and being vulnerable in front of us, going into that dark place. Love to see it, even though I was thinking, how am I going to make this harder the first time round? Because you literally didn't even look like you were struggling at all. Not that we need to struggle. But, no, excellent work, Joe, excellent work, team. Have the most amazing day, and we'll see you very soon.
Cheers.